Hey everybody, it's Michael with Bay Area Hiking Guides, giving that information, giving you that knowledge to go out there and hike with confidence. And I'm up here with my good buddy Chris, and we're about to venture on up, which you might be able to see from where you're at. I'll send you a picture too. The Burma Trail. We're going to go from Burma to Mother and up to Juniper Camp, or possibly around the mountain depending. And let's get into this because they consider this to be one of the most difficult hikes in the Bay Area. And I've done it before, but I want you guys to go through and see it through video. All right, stay tuned. Tom Stienstra, pronouncing your name correctly, Tom. He did an article in the San Francisco Chronicle about this particular trail and how difficult it is. One of the sections is about 1,200 feet within a mile, and then there's another section. So you're doing roughly about 1,000 feet or over each mile. So that's pretty serious stuff. And we're going to be doing some mileage today. So years back, I did this when I was doing a marathon hike, and this was the last stretch we had to do after we had already done we'd already accomplished 20 miles, and then we were getting into that 26, and this was the last part we had to do here. Burma, which I call the brothers from hell because there's two humps, and then the mother behind it, which we call the mother absolute challenge. And I want to take you guys through this, and you guys get to witness what me and Chris are going to end up doing. It's roughly about a low 50s today. I've got my t-shirt on because I'm going to be just heating up the sauna when I get up this guy. And I'm going to show you guys some of the techniques that I do as I go through this, and you guys get to experience it all to yourselves. So I got my pants all ventilated. Here we go. That's going to help ventilate a lot of the heat, and I'm ready to go. And I got my shirt on, my quick dry, and we're going to rock and roll. I got all my gear with me because we got a Henry Co hike coming up in a few weeks here, so we're getting ready for that. And let's hit the Burma. All right, guys, let's do this. All right, so we're going to go ahead and continue on up. As you can see, we've got, boom, fun right ahead of us there. So one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing my breath in, well, out. So exhale, inhale, and I'm going to be doing this as I'm continually going up. And the reason for this is I'm calming my body down, and I'm relaxing my muscles and telling my brain to tell my muscles, easy, 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 don't tighten up too much. The other thing is I'm not going to go and charge through this, especially in the beginning. I'm going to just take my time. You start charging through this, well, the mother will basically make you bow to your sensei, that's for sure. So you want to just take it easy. You don't have to go crazy. I know a lot of those young lads out there that just want to charge on up. Well, you'll pay the price, trust me. So we're just going to ease on up and just breathe and take your time. Difficult hike within the Bay Area and definitely within Mount Diablo. The East Trail is really difficult. I did a video about that. It's got a lot of other obstacles to be dealing with, poison oak and all kinds of good stuff. And the Burma's also has its own challenges. As you can see, this is pretty open. So you can tell this is fairly open. So when it's a hotter day, 80, 90 and up, you don't want to be doing this. Trust me, I've done it before. It's really exposed, really hot. Most of the trail's pretty exposed, so you'll be sweating quite a bit. And because I don't have my jacket on, I have it in my pack, it's all packed away. I'm going to regulate my body heat, and I don't want to sweat because that's going to cause other massive issues, okay? We want to regulate that heat. We don't want to be sweating. We don't want to massively cool down my body. Then I have other things that I'm going to be dealing with. So we're just going to take it easy, get all the jackets and everything off me, and head on up. Trust me, I'm going to heat up. And we're going to move on forward. Okay, guys, well, we're going to continue on, and we'll catch up later. All right. Oh boy, good to be back. All right, well, the difficult part of the Burma is done. I can catch my breath, but we have the mother coming up, and that's that way. It'll be right behind me. I'm gonna get ahead of Chris here, and the mother is right up there, right behind me. You can kind of see it going that way. And that's pretty difficult. You saw already me coming up that steep ups. The fun part's about to begin. So looking forward to that. We are trekking away here, and I can't wait to get up to the top and just rest and have some lunch. All right, everybody. You can see, here's the trail that we're on, and up, the mother. Chris, would you like to say hello to the camera?
Hey guys!
Hello, that's Chris.
Hello.
He's a hell of a dude.
Yes. And now we gotta do that thing. Oh, that's fun.
He still has visions of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. You can take practically.
He gets flashbacks and cold sweats in the middle of the night. Okay guys, Chris is at about a 7. I feel like a 8.5, 9. I'm gonna feel it though, trust me. I'm gonna feel it. Lovely, lovely, lovely sky we have today. It's just a blessing to have that. Not a lot of wind, usually gets kind of windy up here. Getting real close. We've already pulled up a bunch of mileage already. We've done about more than 3. All right, we're gonna continue on. Come along, come along. All right, guys, so we're up here, right up at about halfway to the mother here. We're getting close to Juniper. I'll be there. Feeling good, really feeling good right now. Really proud of my body. It's worked out pretty well so far. Up here is some goldfish that, now I don't know the story here. There seems to be some kind of toilet rig here where you have that thing that lifts and weighs up when you flush the toilet. Now what is that thing called, Chris? Chris is looking. Well,
I call it the toilet ball.
The toilet ball. Oh, If any of you are plumbers, leave a comment down below. But you all know what I'm talking about if you've ever had to lift a toilet. Anyways, enough about the toilet. We all through the years that I've come here, they've had the goldfish, and that's kind of nice. It's kind of like a little you just sit down and just reflect on the one wonderful goldfish. They got some koi in here too, same family, but it's really nice to just kind of reflect on it for a bit. One of them looks like it's got some kind of fungus or something growing on it. One of them looks like it's pregnant too, so we got some little ones on the way. And it's just kind of nice to sit up here and just reflect. And then we have this beautiful view over here. Oh yeah, Chris is on the camera. See, Chris has got experience. Chris does a lot of films for Beyond the Reel. We had him on the video not too long ago. He's a cool guy. Ryan's really doing some awesome work over there at Beyond the Reel. So check out Beyond the Reel. And Chris is usually always helping him out with stuff. So it's nice to have Chris out here. So Ryan, if you're wondering, what the heck am I using your man for? Your camera guy, or well, there's a lot more benefits. We give him room and board. We get him breakfast. We provide lunch. And we also provide dinner. And my wife tends to be one of the finest cooks in the Bay Area. So I got you beat there. Oh, one just jumped up and grabbed something. So, awesome stuff. It's just awesome. They're all living out here. We'll check out some of the koi and the goldfish they have here. It's really cool. Only if I had a GoPro. Isn't that cool? Now somebody must have set that up. This has got a story to it. So if anybody knows, leave a comment down below. It's good to have people out there that know their stuff over particular things. Like Chris is a real big train guy. He knows all about trains. So I contact him when I've got some questions about that. But it's always good to have people that you can contact and communicate with that are experts in certain areas. You know, Wikipedia and the internet and Google and all that stuff, that's cool and everything, and you can definitely get your stuff. And books are cool too. Books are better in my opinion. But out of an individual person that has a lot of experience with something, you get a whole lot out of it when you talk with them about whatever incidents or things you want to discuss. Like Tyler, for example, if you want to talk about grasses or bats, trails, and just plants in general. We get Chris with the trains. But you know, I got some contact. I got some historian friends, people that I know, that I communicate with on when I need to. All right, guys. Well, let's continue. We've still got lots of trail to cover here. We're making pretty good time. Body's feeling wonderful. It's telling me it's feeling great. And I am ready to continue this venture up the Burma Trail onto the next part. We've got the Mother Trail that way. We got the stage road, which will get you into Walnut Creek. And then up the rest of Burma, and then we're going to get up the Deer Flat Road, and then we're going to decide if we're going to do Juniper or around the mountain. We'll decide from there. Okay. So here we are, and not this hill here or this one, but behind that is Black Point. And then we also have Eagle Peak, which is right here. And this is all the north side of Mount Diablo. Mitchell Canyon's down there. Really awesome. Definitely starts to level out quite a bit. It's a little easier as you get higher up, and then you have to go back up again, but it's not. All the hard stuff is pretty much over. We've done the Battle of the Bands. You start getting higher up, you start running into a lot of the pines, the gray pines. We've got the knob cone pine. The whole amazing phenomenon going on just with the knob cone pines. Alright, so this section has a lot of this California Bay here, which is kind of nice, little sections of shade. Okay, alright guys, we're getting up there. Alright everybody, so we're up above the Mother Trail, past the Burma, past the Mother. We still got a little bit more ways to go here up to Juniper Camp, but pretty much all the more difficult part is done. Just beautiful out here. You can see Mount Olympia that way, Eagle Peak over here, and then Black Point's a little bit ways more past that way. You can actually hike all the way into Antioch if you wanted to. You can come from the north side of Mount Diablo and then get into Black Diamond Mines and all that other cool area over there. But just awesome to see this view, and then it's awesome to look at the Burma down below. I'll show you footage of that. So let's continue on as we venture forth here. I'm feeling great. I'm about a 9 right now. If I was to say, you know, 1 to 10, 10 being the best, I'm about a 9. I'm feeling awesome. Chris is feeling really good too. Took a break back there, just kind of enjoyed the scenery. Happy for that. So let's talk about this article that Tom did, San Francisco Chronicle, and let's get deeper into it. A lot about the difficulty in it being the most difficult trail in the Bay Area. And I don't really agree with that. Is it the most difficult? Not really. It's hard to say what trail out there is the most difficult in the Bay Area. There's a ton of them. There's some really challenging trails. East Trail's really challenging. Elworthy and Los Trompos is really challenging. Going down to Devil's Hole is really challenging. There's some challenging hikes in Henry Cove that are really up there. Mission Peak is challenging. So there's a lot of challenging hikes, and they all have their own individual challenges. But I do think it is way up there in one of the most challenging hikes in the Bay Area. Its vertical incline is extreme. We're doing 40% vertical incline. We're covering over 1,000 feet of elevation within every given mile, so it's intense. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do I recommend anybody to do this? No. I think that you have to be pretty well trained and prepared for this. I train all the time. I'm doing distance hikes all the time, so this stuff is pretty normal to me. My body's trained for this. My body's familiar with it. It's totally capable of handling the extreme stress that I'm putting on my body and managing getting it to relax as I go through. So that all takes time. It's something that we can all, work on, and anybody can do it. It's just for some of us, we have to work up to that, and that's okay. Yeah, so just absolutely gorgeous, but I don't think it's the most challenging in the Bay Area. I think there's a bunch that are challenging, but I would definitely say this is for sure, without a doubt, a great training hike. If you're doing the PCT, you're doing something pretty steep and pretty vertical in the Sierras. You got a trip in the Sierras. Is a great training spot for that. Awesome place nonetheless, that I definitely would put it in like the top 3 in the Bay Area for sure. This side of west side of Mount Diablo is definitely a challenge for some of the sections, especially the Burma and the Mother. So it was great doing this hike. It was great to have Chris along with me. It's been a while since me and Chris have ventured on, but thank you guys. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to go up to Juniper Camp, use the bathroom there, and then I'm also going to fill up in water. We were going to originally go around the mountain, but it's time. I got to meet somebody at a certain time, get to a certain location. So I sat down, looked at the map, and went through all that stuff. And I said, that's just not, we don't have enough time. So you got to play it smart. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for all subscribing. The likes, it's been wonderful. Fantastic. It's just at the bottom of my heart. It's just you guys keep me going, you know. You guys are all special. All you viewers out there are really, really special individuals, and I enjoy hearing all your hiking stories. Yeah, leave a comment down below and tell me what some of your hiking stories, or tell me what you think about the Burma. Love to hear it, but it's been wonderful, and I've been hearing people getting into hiking ever since they've been communicating with me, so that makes me feel really good inside. Thank you guys. Take care and have a wonderful day. Also, I forgot to say thank you to Chris for coming out here with me, enjoying it, and holding the camera and doing all this work for me. It's been wonderful having him along. So thank you so much, Chris.
You're welcome.
You're the man.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
I gotta fill some water.